I've been renovating my 1914 home by myself for the past 4 years, teaching myself how to do everything from drywall to building my kitchen cabinets from scratch. But now everything is changing. I'm no longer going it alone because my sister Brittany is joining me. You may know Brittany as the queen of demo, as seen here in my DIY kitchen renovation, and now she's joining me to work on old homes together full time, starting with finishing my home. And the best part, we're sharing it all with you. Together, we are the Reno Sisters.
Today we're starting in the entryway. It's my first project I get to do start to finish with Brittany. I'm so excited. Are you excited?
I'm kind of excited.
Don't know.
Because I like the current entryway, but I'm also really excited for her plans for the new one. So I love both, so
yeah,
I'm here for it.
I know there are gonna be some people who are really upset that I'm redoing the entryway because they are really attached to it, but let me explain the history of the entryway and why I am redoing it all over again. When I first moved in, the entryway was painted kind of an off-white that had gotten very dingy over time. The side of the staircase was just this textured drywall. It was actually added in the 80s or 90s when they converted the upstairs. So it was kind of Craftsman, but not fully there. It still felt like an 80s, 90s renovation. And I wanted to make it feel like it belonged in an old home. And so I brought in some period details like wainscoting and wallpaper, and then I paneled the stairs. And those are all things that you would find in a Craftsman home, but I did them with a little bit of a twist, like the wainscoting is a plaid pattern instead of like a normal board and batten. But what happened is because I started with the wainscoting, then I did the wallpaper, and then I paneled the stairs. I ended up loving the stairs so much. I didn't realize that they would turn out that well. I wanted to make them look really authentically Craftsman, and I think I did a pretty good job.
The stairs are epic.
They're one of my favorite things I've ever done. But unfortunately, I feel like the rest of the room overshadows them. It just feels really busy, like there's so much going on, and it also feels dark. I do love a dark room, but I do feel like because that room only gets light from really one main source, it does feel too dark, especially in the back of the entryway. So the plan is to pull everything back so the stairs become the highlight and everything ties in. We're gonna take off all the wainscoting, the wallpaper, and the top trim. We're gonna come in with some top trim that actually looks like it belongs in a Craftsman home. And we're also going to hopefully, because I've never done this before in this scale, strip off all of the paint from the original trim and doors in there so that everything ties into the stairs. And then that kind of leaves us with like a neutral classic palette that we can add in some really fun, colorful, decorative DIY projects for decor later on. There are also some problems with the way I built things before. For example, the wainscoting I built out of MDF. I always say I'll never build wainscoting out of MDF again because when it gets in contact with water, even though I sealed the heck out of that thing with primer and lots of coats of really nice quality paint, water still got in and warped the MDF. And some of that was from plants I had on the walls. Some of that was from cat meat because I have terrible cats.
Yeah. It's one of those things that from afar it looks okay, but when you get up close to it, it's struggling.
It's struggling.
Yeah.
The other thing I've noticed in this house is that at some point someone used oil paint on the trim and then someone painted over it with latex. So it's constantly kind of scratching and peeling, and you can notice that especially on the front door package. So I feel like once we strip all that paint off and just stain it again, we won't have any issues going forward with things looking scratched or crazy and having to do tons of touch-up paints.
And I think we all know that we'd rather have the original wood than painted wood.
100%.
So it's time to do it.
It's messy, it's stinky, there's multiple layers, but now I have someone here to help me do it.
Yay.
And then there are just some other design things I didn't love. For example, the ceilings, just like in the rest of the first floor, are 12 feet tall. And even though I added a lot of top trim, it still felt like the walls were so tall and I just couldn't figure out how to decorate it. Like even when I did put things on the walls above the wainscoting, it still felt like there was this giant blank space at the top of the wall. It didn't really fit. So the goal with this new design is also to make it feel like the ceiling is coming down a bit with a lot more substantial trim. So that'll be part of this, and I think it will make it easier to decorate going forward. It'll make the room feel more proportional and less just like a long, super tall hallway. There are just lots of things in here I think we can improve. I've been thinking about it for years, and I'm really excited to get started.
I know I'm not the only one who still likes the current entryway, but we're gonna do the new one and we're gonna see how it looks. And then I can let you guys know if I like it better or worse. And then you can let me know the same.
That's the attitude. But the good thing is, it's my entryway, so
This is true.
I'm gonna like it no matter what.
I'm just here to work.
And be for emotional support.
Yeah, and heavy lifting.
And heavy lifting.
Yeah.
And demo.
Yeah, what little bit I get to do of demo, yeah.
Speaking of, let's start.
Let's do it, guys.
This stuff gonna be a pain. It's like the
lining of it?
lining of the wallpaper is what's not coming off easily. So we'll have to take like a wet rag and then kind of
This is terrible.
zhuzh it off, like peeling skin.
Why? Why? Like peeling a sunburn.
Yeah, exactly.
That is kind of,
It is kind of appealing.
yeah.
This would be something that would appeal to mom. That's how she likes to remove wallpaper, is she'll take just a wet rag. She refuses to use the steamer.
But if she wants to come over and peel the skin by hand, I ain't gonna say no.
Bad girl Hopi.
That's your child.
She loves demo.
I know she does.
So many toys. Don't think you're helping. Don't go in the bag.
Itty girl?
Big girl. Can you tell these cats have been raised in a renovation zone?
I mean, it does not faze them at all.
Not at all. It's just their favorite playground.
Obstacle course.
Scaring their mother. Okay, so we just finished demo of all of the trim on the wall, and it's actually already starting to look brighter in there, even just having the trim off and some wallpaper off. I'm excited to have all the nails out of the wall. I'm not excited to do the wallpaper next because we already tested a sample and it did not come off cleanly. So it's gonna be a bit of a mess, especially because it goes 11 feet in the air, but you know what? I think we can do it.
Well, we have no other option.
We have no other option.
There's that.
So the good news is that I installed that wallpaper really well. The bad news is that I installed the wallpaper really well, and it's not coming off easily, not at all. So even when I'm steaming it and pulling it off, it's still leaving that backing on the wall that Brittany has to then go around and remove somehow.
I'm nowhere close to being done, guys.
So we did the bottom yesterday. Today we're gonna tackle the top, which we left the hardest part for last, which is always the way you wanna do it, very motivating. And then we need to remove the top trim as well. And then we'll be able to get to repair and everything
We haven't
else.
removed the top trim yet?
No.
Oh, okay. Yay.
Yay. Let's do it.
Let's go. We're good? Oh, oh, good God. Renee, what happened?
I think it's working now.
Oh, you think? It just peed all over your
I don't know
floor.
why it's drippy though. Maybe it was just an initial thing. Just wants to burn me with boiling water, I guess.
Oh, boy.
Woof. Should probably get a taller ladder. Install this so I know it will be
Right?
easy to remove. I know exactly what I use.
Didn't use staples?
Shockingly.
Yum.
Cool.
Love that.
Love that.
Shows you how well you caulked it.
so vicious.
So we are officially done with demo, which is very exciting. We got the trim off, the wallpaper off, which took forever.
Days.
It was stuck so hard to that wall, it pulled off parts of the wall in some places, not the best, but we got it off. And then we got all of the top trim off as well. And in some places that was like 3 different pieces of trim, so lots of nails to remove that got stuck in the wall. But the rest, the walls are kind of destroyed at the moment.
Completely destroyed.
Completely destroyed.
Yeah.
What I also don't love is that it's just like that bright white primer. So at night it is very glaring to me, and then I'm like, did I make a mistake? I don't think I made a mistake, but the primer is awful. So that needs to go as soon as possible, but before we can get rid of the primer, we have to repair all the walls. And I know Brittany's really excited for it because I'm gonna make her do all the sanding.